What's up, guys, and welcome to our mindset training for this week. I want you to think about a game that you've been in or seen or been a part of in any way, where you've seen a team that had a big lead, maybe late in the game, and they ended up blowing it. Whenever I think about this, I think about the Patriots versus Falcons Super Bowl like 8 to 10 years back. This game really bothers me because I have a deep-seated hatred towards the Patriots as a Steelers fan, but I digress. Anyway, the Falcons were up 24-3, I believe, late in the third quarter. They had the game under wraps. They were doing great. Actually, I think it was 28-3. Anyway, don't worry about it. 28-3. I think that sounds about right. But whenever a team gets in this type of situation, they end up playing so passively that they end up playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You've probably felt this before in your own game. You get up in a game and the other team starts to come back because you start to play so passively. You're not playing at your best because you're not attacking. You're not having the sense of urgency that you have to go and attack. You have to score this play, or you have to make this next shot. You lose that urgency in the game. And I think this is a powerful perspective shift in our own game, in our own personal game as well, that can help us a lot. So when you're in the game, I want you to think about a couple of things. When you shoot to make it, not to avoid missing. Because if you shoot to make it, you're gonna be thinking about the thoughts of what it would look like or what it would feel like to make the shot. When you do that, you're gonna be so much more likely to actually make the shot. When you attack the paint or wherever you're attacking on the court, you're getting to your spot, whatever it is, attack to score, not just to avoid turning it over. If you're thinking about turning it over, you're gonna end up doing so. But if you're attacking to score, you're going to be much more likely to succeed. Play to impact the game, not to avoid making mistakes. This is something I always struggled with. I used to always get in there and think about what is the next mistake I could make, and I need to solve that and not let that happen. I need to make sure I run the play right. I need to make sure I am in the right spot. I need to make sure I don't turn the ball over. And I'm always thinking about the next mistake, and I'm going to be more likely to do so. But I need to play to see how can I impact the game in this moment? How can I be my best in this moment? Play to impact the game, not to avoid making mistakes. And now I want you all to always remember that you're never going to have a perfect game. The game is never going to go the way you want it to all the time. But if your mindset is, I'm going to shoot to make it, I'm going to attack to score, I'm going to play to impact the game, you're going to be in a much better position to be confident in the game, because the game is not about making perfect decisions. There's technically no such thing as a perfect decision in a game, because there's so many decisions you could make. But it's about making confident decisions. It's about trusting the process, that you know you've seen this situation enough times, that you know how to problem solve to make it. Control what you can control. This will give you so much more confidence in the game. So I hope you can take this as just a small piece of advice to take it into your own game. Think about things that you struggle with in a game. Maybe you always think about how you're going to miss the next shot. Well, think about, how can I shoot to make it? What does it look like for me to shoot to make it? What does it look like for me to have confidence that when I shoot it, it's going to go in? Because that is the point of you shooting it anyway. If you didn't think you were going to make it, well, you weren't going to shoot it anyway. So be confident that when you're going to shoot it, you're going to make it. And all the way down the list, all those things we talked about, anything that you get nervous about in the game, how can we shift that mindset to say, no, instead of trying to avoid turning it over, I'm going to attack to score. You're going to be able to play so much more confident and so much more loose, like you probably do in pickup all the time. Whenever you can let go of these negative mindsets that you have and start to replace them with the positive ones, where you can push those into your mind and think about them all the time, so you can play at your best, attacking, not passively like you're winning a game, but actively like you're going after it and having fun with it as you go. So keep on changing the world. Hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you next time.